All right, so it's almost been a week since our last Opendoor stock update, and I got some comments. Stas, break down Opendoor. What are the charts looking like? Give us your thoughts. So, well, here we are. We're gonna break down the charts, do an update, see how we're looking today, and most importantly, what the charts are saying. Right? Where are we going here? In the short term, which obviously we can't predict for sure where we're going in the short term, but we're going to break down the charts and see where or what they're pointing to, right? That's kind of what we do, or part of what we do here on the channel, right, guys? So hit the like button, subscribe, join the Patreon if you want to keep up with my portfolio updates weekly. I just posted one yesterday. We're buying stocks week in, week out, guys. We started this portfolio from $0 literally, and now we're pushing 60K, and we're on the road to $100,000 in that portfolio, and I'm pumped. And again, it's linked down below on Patreon, or it's in the comments if you guys want to join. No pressure, obviously. And now, cheers. Let's dive into it. So, Opendoor, baby. Like I said, it's been about a week since our last update, and we're currently trading at about $7.50, up about 4 or 5% on the day. Actually, very good day today, in the midst of an overall solid day for stocks, which you guys know what's been going on with the U.S., China, why there's been volatility. You guys know what's going on there, right? But yeah, we're bouncing back again in the face of that, despite of everything going on here. And we had Powell speak about an hour ago. I'm sure that is helping boost the market a little bit right now. We'll talk more about that maybe in another video. But look, man, Opendoor, like I said, 750, 760 right now, trading up 4 or 5% on the day. And this morning, we actually hit the sixes. I'm not sure if you guys saw that in the pre-market. We got down to $6.91. So technically, man, we are continuing the downtrend, right? I mean, look, that's the reality. With this move this morning to 691, we took out the lows by a long shot, actually, from yesterday. Yesterday we hit about 730. That was the low. Then 2 days ago we hit about what, $7. That was on Friday. So maybe not by a long shot, but we did take those lows out. Right? We hit 690. We hit the sixes for the first time in what, weeks? How long has it been? Let's see. Last time we were in the sixes was back before we got the CEO news on the 10th. So yeah, about a week ago, or not a week, a month ago, the 10th of September. So at this point, man, we are continuing this little mini downtrend, if you want to call it that, from where we were. We were trading sideways for a little bit. To give you guys a little back run here, or a backstory, or whatever you want to call it, a refresher, we were covering it here, and quite frankly, the reason why I kind of not stopped covering it, but the stock wasn't doing anything. So I'm not just going to cover it if it's just trading flat every day. So it was trading flat for, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. It was trading flat between $7.80, $8 as support, with resistance at about 920. But clearly, man, now over the last couple of days, we've broken this channel. We're clearly picking direction, or at least we did. Now we're trying to break back out, but we broke through 780. We got down to 690, like I said this morning. So clearly, we actually got right to the lows from the 23rd of April, not April, geez, April. Why is April in my mind? September, yeah, my mind's still on the, the crash from April, guys. But, we hit 690 back on the 23rd of September, right? We then ran a 920, $10. Now we're back to that point. So clearly the bears are in charge. They are. Opendoor, I mean, the bulls are nowhere to be found. Sure, we're up 4% on the day, but man, this is not looking good in the very short term. We were making these lower highs, then we traded sideways. It looked like we tried to break out here, right? A couple days ago, about a week ago, we tried breaking out. But that ended up being, a fake out. This push to about 950 was a fake out. And again, now we're right back down to the mid sevens. We have a death cross on this 1 hour chart, which that is bearish, right? And yeah, we're running on the day, but we're just not breaking out. Yeah, it's up on the day. But guys, look at this. If I get the channel tool out, we're still very much in this channel on Opendoor. So, at this point, man, I'm not, I don't want to say I'm avoiding it, because I'm not avoiding it completely. I'm waiting. I'm being patient. I'm waiting for the break, which we just haven't gotten yet. Again, the bears are in charge. The bulls in the short term are nowhere to be found. They're just not. They're gone. They're hibernating. It should be the other way around, but it's in this case, it's not right now. So yeah, guys, I'm just waiting for this to break over 8. If it takes a day, if it takes a week, however long it takes, I'm waiting for that. And I'm going to set an alert. Let's do that right now. Mark is at or above $8 per share, and I just want to see it retake these moving averages, break back through that support level, which is now resistance from the end of September, early October. So this is where we need to start seeing momentum. And honestly, man, I want to see it break back over the moving averages on this 4-hour chart as well, which as of now we're under them slightly. But yeah, I just think, honestly, with kind of the benefit of hindsight now a little bit, considering the stock hasn't done much in a month, it just ran up too much after that CEO announcement. Guys, it doubled up in a day. It doubled up in 2 days. That is insane. So we're just cooling off. It's been a 2-month cool off pretty much. Well, not 2 months. About a month and a half. I wouldn't be surprised if it chills a little more here. But yeah, at this point, I'm not in Opendoor. I'm looking to buy it. But again, I'm waiting for that technical break because, the charts are not looking the best right now in the short term. It looks like we're breaking down a bit, trading sideways. I want to see momentum build back up before I even jump into this, because honestly, man, the way I'm looking at Opendoor, I'm sure it's going to be a great company long term, but for me, this is more of a kind of a momentum, short-term swing trade type of stock. Just for me, I'm not looking to, build up a huge long-term position, and I want to make that clear so you guys aren't confused on these videos, right? I try and make it clear what stocks I'm in long-term, what stocks I'm just trading. This is just a trading stock or a trade for me, whereas SoFi is a long-term investment, Amazon's a long-term investment. Novo is a long-term investment for me. But an Opendoor, hey, I'm not opposed to hopping in and out of it. I don't know. I'm not too convinced about it long-term yet. I want to see some quarters, right, of growth, some good quarters. Yeah, they got a new CEO, but now let's see the plan put in motion and let's get some results. That's what's really going to move the stock. And I'm pretty sure I've said this before, we're running on not just purely hype now. I mean, yeah, they're turning things around. New CEO, right? Fundamentals are getting better, but I think the stock's now waiting for, okay, now I want to see a couple quarters in a row before we really start to take off. And yeah, I mean, this could just be getting started. That's the reality. It was pricing in bankruptcy, guys, at 50 cents a share, a dollar, even $2, $3. I mean, those are like bankrupt level prices, right? And here at $7, some people might be like, oh my God, it's up so much off the lows. But I mean, guys, they were pricing in bankruptcy. So 50 cents for Opendoor was pretty much like pennies on the dollar, right? If you took the risk back then. And here at $7, again, people might be like, oh, it's gone up a lot. But the reality is, if they crush a couple quarters in a row, this could be nothing. This could go to 15, 20. That's the turnaround that people are hoping for. But we need some quarters, man. We need a couple of strong quarters, good guidance, and that's what's really going to move the stock to that $10 plus level, which I know a lot of you guys want to see it go to. And my dog is distracting me right now. I think she's having, I just woke her up. She was having a nightmare. You guys know how dogs, when they have nightmares, they go crazy. They're like twitching, their face is going nuts, their lips are quivering, their tongue is, it's wild. You guys know what I mean, right? They make noises, but yeah, she's good. I think I just woke her up. But yeah, either way, man, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to cover Opendoor, go over the charts, And yeah, man, I'm waiting for that $8 break. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing? Let me know. Follow along for more. Subscribe and check out the Patreon if you want to keep up with my portfolio updates when I buy a stock, when I sell stocks. I'm putting in money every week. You know, I'm showing you guys essentially how I run a real money portfolio that I started from $0 on Patreon, and now it's pushing 60 grand. And this is all with my money that we've deposited in, right? It's not like we got a loan or, we got a, inheritance and threw 50K in or something. This is the point of the Patreon was to show you guys, and it still is the point, how to build a portfolio from scratch. I started with $50 a week, right? Bumped it to $200 a week. Well, I think it was actually 50 to 100, then 250. Now we're doing $500 a week, so we're ramping it up to a pretty good amount of money now. And we're doing bonus deposits. I literally just threw in $2,000 on Friday. So guys, this is the real deal. If you want to see how I build a portfolio, no pressure, just throwing it out there. Not many people know about it. It's on Patreon. Link down below in the comments. Make sure you guys join. I'll see you in there. And with that being said, cheers. Have a great rest of your day.